بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Hello brothers and sisters, how are you? In today's lesson I would like to show you in advanced steel and Tekla structure if we have like a wall post in the middle of our frame, so how we can make connection for this one. For this one I want to use a sheet connection, okay? Any kind of connection you can choose, it's pretty easy. Moment connection you can use, sheet connection you can use, so no problem for this. As you see here, it exactly lies in the middle of this connection. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to sheet parallel, which is I can select this one and then select this one. You see, now what I have a beam, a plate and plate. Okay, but what I'm going to change, because you know, if I go to assembly and now this one became only weld this side and it's not correct, so what I'm going to do, just by double clicking and changing the side, I have to change the parameters. This one, for example, 10 millimeter, modify, and the in this direction I want to bring it to that direction or that side. You see, now we have this one. We can a little bit move the beam if we want. Okay, no problem. Just by selecting this distance to be exactly in the center. Pick from this point. I want to change this one from this point to that point. Yeah, I want to move it by 2 millimeters. So now you see this very good. And later on I'll open this one again, and I will select these two. For example, let's say 60 as you see here, and you can specify 550 or 100 maybe. Yeah, if you want to like this, or if you want to, you can again add this one or increase this value. So anyhow, you see, in advanced steel in Tekla structure is pretty easy, but in advanced steel we cannot select beam plate, you know, because the connections that we have let's go to the connection valve. We have to first of all select the beam. When you gives you or when it says that you have to select the beam, it should be the beam and you cannot select the plate. Okay, just let me thinking for shear plate for this one. You see, we have this kind of shear. Sorry, we have connections, we have double-sided. By the way, I want to talk about another thing also. In Tekla structure, maybe I specify a video for this, but in Tekla structure, as you see here, we have double-angled, double-sided, single-side end plate, double-side end plate. So in Tekla structure, we don't have this. It's better that we don't have these all of this, because you have to modify the connection one time, and later on you can use it for one member, 2 member, 3 member. But in advanced steel we have, as you, even for the connection, we have for 1, we have for 2, we have for 3. So we have to modify all of these connections. And sometimes you have 2 and 3. You have to make them the same thing, so it should be symmetric when you make drawings. I'll specify a video for this also, for this type of connection. Okay. So when I go, I come to do the sheet plate. The sheet plate, as you see here, if I select from this point and enter to this point, it will give me the connection. As you see here, it gave me the connection. By the way, there's another thing. I have to, in advanced steel, I have to select one member, and after that make it, but orbit around. But in Tekla structure, I can just put a point when I want to orbit around this point. As you see here, now I made this kind of sheet plate, but it's wrong. We have to make with this beam. Okay, sorry, I have to delete this one. Okay, yes. Okay, so how can I make with this plate? If I select this plate, enter, and it fall, the false, as you see, operation aborted. So why? Because the selection that or the thing that I selected, it is AST plate, advanced steel plate. It's not beam. So for this one, what I can do, I can select from this one if it's not made in with plate. Enter and enter this one. And now you see, now I could make this type of connection. You see, but there's a gap between them because I select this one. I can go to I can just select this one, right click and go to advanced steel. And you see what I can do, the distance, as you see here, this is the distance of the beam, and what kind of distance you want, you can change it, no problem. This for bolts, this for bolt shape. You see we have any kind of connection or any kind of modification you can do it. This 440, this 40, or maybe you can make it 100. The first one, the edge distance, whatever you want. Okay, so you have, but you see you have this gap, and if you want, if these bolts are slotted, no problem. So it's not a big amount, but if it's not slotted, it will affect on it. So as you see, now you could make this connection. So if I by the way, another thing, in advanced steel or in Tekla structure, what I can do, I can just select, go to the assembly mode, and I see this one is welded or not. This one will be with the beam or not. So it's one assembly or not. But in advanced steel, it's not like this. So I have to go to the selection, and I have to select this one, display object connected in shop. So any kind of object is connected in shop. So click this here and click here and enter or space bar. You see now this one is connected with this one. So now all of this is one assembly. Okay, so this is the difference between advanced steel and Tekla structure. If we have a winch column in the middle of the frame. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.